Back guys to Nikel's Food for the Soul. Hey guys, welcome back to Nikel's Food for the Soul. I'm Sheikah Brown. And today is a lazy, normally it's sexy Saturday. It's still sexy Saturday, but it's a lazy, sexy Saturday. As you guys see, I'm in my comfortable attire. It's a rainy day in the ATL, but we still gonna make it sexy. So I'm kind of relaxing, chillaxing. You guys know I'm always making my word, chilling and relaxing. I'm chillaxing today with hubby and the family. So today I want to show you guys how to do a quick, still sexy, but fulfilled. Today is a brunch style. I already got the girls, they already ate their breakfast, but the guys wanted more like a brunch thing, and they asked for pork chop. Now, me personally don't eat pork, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to cook it and can't show you guys some very great techniques. So today I will be bringing you guys on this lazy, sexy Saturday pork chop 2 ways. That don't take long, with breakfast potatoes, and I will show you guys what I have mixed in it. With hubby don't like fried eggs, so but I want to show you guys how to make the perfect fried eggs. So I'll be showing you guys that as well. Also, I want to always thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and sharing. Comment. I enjoy, I look forward to the comments. Thank you guys, all the ones who comment. I really do appreciate it. Thank you everybody who's still been supporting and buying my book. My link to buy the book would be down in the description, along with the ingredients from here on out on every taping. So don't forget to click and buy my book. It started a couple of days ago up until probably another week. You guys can take advantage of a 20% off for Mother's Day on the purchase of my book. So I would have that promotion code as well in the description bottom. And also I have it on my website, not website, but on my social media. So don't forget to check out my social media. Facebook and Instagram is Nikel's Creative Catering for both Instagram and Facebook. And of course, I have a link to my cookbook. So, and like I said, you want to take advantage of this. Everyone who haven't purchased my book yet, or if you want to purchase more copies to pass out for Mother's Day gift or to a family friend that you know trying to learn how to cook, it's the perfect gift. You can take advantage of a 20% off. You don't want to miss that opportunity. Thank you everybody who's taken the time out to purchase my book so far. Again, congratulations to all of my raffle winners and my grand prize winner, Kira L. Again, everyone should already have their gifts by now, except the grand prize. She should get her gift tomorrow. Can't wait to see you guys. I want you guys to send me pictures in your meal from the gift that I sent you, and also whenever you do a recipe out of my book, I would love to see the pictures. You can put it in one of the videos, any of the ones that you do. I know a couple of people already received the gifts by now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate it. I will have more raffles and more free gifts coming to you soon. So to get started in here, I'm going to go ahead and do the breakfast potatoes first because they take about 20 to 30 minutes in the oven. Inside of the breakfast potato are already, and it doesn't matter which size. Like I said, I'm cooking for my husband and my father, so 2 big men. So those little potatoes would have been finger food. So I made them just a little bit bigger, but you can actually make it a little smaller. I normally would like to use the baby red potatoes, but I just told you guys it's a rainy Saturday and I was out. So again, you're gonna get to learn how to use what you have in your pantry. So I use what I have. I cut up some red peppers, yellow pepper, orange, and red. I think I said red, orange, and yellow peppers along with the green peppers. You guys, I didn't even put my onions in here. So I'm gonna grab an onion, cut it up real fast. Take a look at that. Sorry, I was trying to get everything already pre-set up for you guys. And I left out my my onions. I can't do that. So I'm gonna move this right quick. And I'm gonna slice and dice really fast. It don't have to be a certain size, even the peppers, because they're gonna pretty much shrink. And I love the different color peppers because it's beautiful. So give me a quick second. So I just have your regular, this is a sweet onion. And I kind of cut mine different depending on what I'm cooking it for. And I just kind of slice. Because like I said, the size don't matter. I just need the onions in there. So that should be good for me. And I'm just kind of cutting them down a little bit. You see? So it don't have to be a certain size. You just want to get them in there. If your potatoes are smaller and your peppers are smaller, then you want to cut them smaller. But I have, as you see, I have longer and a little bigger potatoes. So it kind of fits right in. And I'm going to just go ahead and put these in here. And move this out the way. And bring this back. Now, I already kind of in here. I have some kosher salt, just a little garlic salt, a little cayenne pepper. I use cayenne pepper, like I said, in pretty much about 99% of my dish. You can leave it in, you can take it out, depending on the kick you want. I only put a little bit, along with some onion powder. I have some fresh chopped garlic that I chopped. I'm going to add this in as well. Take a look at that. Give me a second. I forgot to heat my butter. Along with this, I'm still going to put in just a dab of sea salt. And, where's my pepper? Oh. And a lot of ground pepper. Well, it's not a lot, but you know, pepper on potatoes is good. Also, I'm going to throw in, oh, that pepper got me sneezing, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. This is a stick of butter. The butter is going to give it the look, the golden look. And then you want to throw in about a half cup of olive oil, because it helps give it the crisp. And you just kind of toss everything around. It already smells so good, and you can't leave the garlic out. It brings together all of the other flavors. And I already have a cookie sheet right here. Just gonna toss it over. You don't want to overcrowd. If you was cooking for more people, you would get a larger cookie sheet. I think this black pepper got my husband sneezing too. He's trying to hold it in. He looks so funny. Go ahead, baby. Let it out. Otherwise, it may come out the other way. So I'm going to kind of just make this into one lever. Ooh, that onion is fresh. That's how you know your onion fresh. It's already cut, and my eyes are still teary. So kind of like give it a quick shake. I don't want, last Sunday, Easter, I was making the carrots, and all of the, some of the flavor fell in the bottom of my stove. And still sometime when I turn it on, even after me washing it, cleaning it, it still sometimes burns off that, some of that ooey gooey in the bottom. So hopefully this don't do the same. Let me wash my hands. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I want to go ahead and pop this in the oven to get these guys started. And I have the oven set at 425. I know I said we always do things on 450. I mean on 350, but today we doing it at 425. So you guys come back over here. I have the pork chops. I'm gonna put this over here. Hello guys. Oh, just need something to put the chops on. I usually have all this stuff ready for you guys. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about what I was gonna put the chops on. So I'm just grabbing something really fast. Okay, I just grab another plate. So I'm gonna make the pork chops two ways. One way, I'm gonna show you guys how to coat it, lightly coat it, because these are very thin. These are thin chops, so you don't want too much coat on the chops. I'm gonna do two coated, two non-coated. If you get the thicker chops, you see this little piece back here. Do you ever try to make pork chop and they kind of seem like they're folding up? The key to that you want to do is because of this thick piece right here. You don't want the fat piece. You don't want to remove it because the fat, I'll tell you guys, fat adds flavor. So if you take a pair of cooking scissors or a knife and kind of just slice barely, although these are thin, I still kind of, as you see, I made like little thin slice cuts through them. It'll keep your chop from folding up. So that's a tip for you guys. So I left the salt out of my seasoning because it's better for me to control how much I'm putting on there. So I like to salt my pork chop first. Again, you want to season both sides because we eat both sides. And I'm going to do light, just light. Especially for the ones that I'm going to coat in the flour because I also have seasoning in the flour. This is pretty much my mixture. Garlic powder, a little cayenne pepper. I got a little Italian seasoning here as well, onion powder. That's the base. You don't need much. And you just lightly coat the chop. And I pre-washed these and I let them sit at room temperature for about 20 minutes. You always want to let your food kind of sit room temperature for a minute, and instead of just putting it straight down. Like I say, it don't take much because they're very thin. Okay, so there you have it. I'm just gonna kind of, I like to pat it in to make sure. So then I'm gonna take the one that I'm gonna coat. And like I said, it's a very light coating. You don't want to dredge. And that's why I didn't use the liquid base, the buttermilk and the eggs to help coat it, because I don't want that really thick crisp. I just want like a light coating because they're very thin chops. If they were a little thicker, I'd probably use a little more. Okay, so these are the two that I'm leave with the flour. I'm gonna wash my hands, but those are the two that I'm not gonna flour. So take a look at that. In the meantime, while I wash my hands, I need to turn on. And I thought I had the oven on, I mean the stove, but I don't. So I'm turning it on because you want to make sure you have a hot hand. You don't want it like hot like you would do steak. You want it like a medium hot. Take a look at the pork chops until I come back. Okay, so I'm just letting the heat come up a little. And as you can see over here, while the heat comes up, I have two different pans because, like I said, I'm gonna do one with the flour base and one without. So that's why I have two different ones. So the one I do without the flour, I'm gonna actually add in some garlic and butter, and I'm gonna baste it. I showed you guys how to baste it before. I'm gonna baste it, and then I think I'm not. Then I'm gonna check on the potatoes, but I want to show you guys how to get it going. I don't think that the heat is quite ready yet. So I'm gonna let the heat come up for a minute, and when I think it's about ready, I'm gonna show you guys how to put things on. So stay tuned. So now the temperature, or as my dad say, the temper two. I know somebody's gonna get kicked out of that. But the temperature pretty much is on medium, not too high because, like I said, these are thin chops. So I'm gonna start with the flour based one first. Always put food when you're cooking hot away from you, because if you put it towards you, the grease will splatter back on you. So, well, I don't have to put this one towards me because I need to make room, but you guys get the picture. So there you go. I have those two in, and you see this guy over here ain't no joke. So of course you want to put this one away from you. And like I said, because they're thin chops, it takes about a total of about 8 minutes, 4 minutes on each side. It don't take long. If there was a little thicker, maybe it'll take a little longer, but because they're thin, it don't take that long. You guys look at that. Let me get this out of the way, and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you see, it's not a really high heat. You just kind of want it to get a nice sear, but you don't want it to just be too dark. In the meantime, I'm gonna check on. It's been about 25 minutes. I'm gonna see how our breakfast blend is going. And you see the colors? You don't want, these are breakfast potatoes and veggies. They're not supposed to be like the hard crisp. If you like them hard crisp, because I like hard crisp, you can leave it in. I'm going to leave it in probably until the chops are done, but pretty much they're ready. So I'm just leaving them in just a little longer. And because it don't take long, I'm going to get a little browner. Yeah, I'm gonna let these guys get a little brown. I'm gonna flip them, and when we come back, they should be pretty much ready to get taken off. Then I'm gonna show you guys how to do a perfect fried egg, and then we're gonna bring the dish together. We're gonna eat because hubby looking at me like, hurry up. So stay tuned. I flipped them, and this is what you guys want to see. You see the look on both sides. So I'm going to remove these. As you see. Now I turned these down, but I'm not done with these. These I'm going to add in whole pieces of garlic. I really wanted to kind of drain that, but I got away with myself. And I'm going to add in some butter. And once the butter comes down to a melt, again, this is a cast iron skillet. So I'm going to add in the scallions as well, because I want all the flavor to get infused. I would rather have, I'm going to try to cut this down a little bit. I would rather have some basil, but again, lazy Saturday, I didn't go to the store. So you have to be careful when you do this, especially if you're dealing with a cast iron skillet. You want it tipped and you baste. You baste. So the flavor can go on the top as well as the bottom. And you basting all the, if you have some rosemary, some thyme, whatever you have down here, you're basting your meat with. I have the garlic. So now I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to remove, because you don't want overcooked chop. And I'm going to let the garlic stay on top with them. And of course, you guys don't always scrape with this little, I like this little thing. It pick up meat so easily. And at this time, I'm sure the potatoes are very well. My husband likes them a little crunch. So there you go. And those are garlic. That's not butter. Just in case you guys was wondering. I'm going to remove this. Now what I'm going to do, I should have got more butter than that. Take a look at that. Now real quick, I'm going to show you guys. Let me check on these potatoes. Okay, they're good. So I'm going to move this big guy to the back. Just, we're done with that one. And I'm gonna bring Miss Lady up to the front. That's Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley cooks good. She's been around for a while, but you can't rush her. So, I have this one on heat. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place today. I'm gonna throw in some butter. And kind of just get it around the pan. And I have it on medium. So next thing I'm going to do is get an egg. Make sure the pan is hot enough. And you drop it in. You don't want it scorching hot. And I like to do like that. That's just what I do. And then I'm going to get another one. Hopefully it don't roll. Hopefully my pan is level. Uh-oh. Don't do that, y'all. And my dog is hyperventilating off something, so excuse the noise. And you can always separate. And you do the little salt. You got your little pepper. I like to make sure, I like even looking eggs. So when it comes up like that, what you want to do is put in just a few splashes of water. And cover. You're doing that so the steam could cook the entire eggs without the bottom of the egg frying out and becoming too done before the rest of the eggs at the top. That way it's kind of steaming the top of the eggs kind of done as well with the bottom part. So while that's finishing up, I'm remove the breakfast bread and pull this back, and that's what you guys see. Don't worry about the edges. That's what you guys want to see. You see how the eggs looking? That's what I wanted to see. Like I said, my husband don't like it like that. I do. So I'm going to turn this off. When I come back, I'm going to show you guys how to bring this dish all together. I can't wait. See you soon. So I'm super excited because I'm super hungry. This is what you have. You have the breakfast medley with the potatoes, the orange, yellow, and green peppers, and the onions with minced garlic with a little butter and all that good stuff. That's why I look good juice. Then you have two different types of pork chop. Two that was slightly breaded in flour. That's why you can hardly tell the difference. And the other that was based in garlic, fresh garlic, and scallions. So I'm going to start plating. And y'all know I like my little plates, because we're trying to keep it on a smaller portion size. So when I use these little plates, it helped me maintain the amount that I'm putting in. So that should be enough. That would probably way more than enough, because that's probably going to be my plate. Well, maybe I'll make this other one my plate. I don't eat that much. So I'm going to get me a little colors and a little garlic. I love garlic. And I'm going to plate. I think I may try it, guys. I don't know. I don't like pork chop, but nah, I ain't gonna try it. I don't know. I gotta taste it, because you gotta taste your food. So you have that. That one's bigger, so I'm gonna put that one at the bottom. You know, I like the plate. You have that. Get a little couple of garlic pieces. Now, I told you guys my hubby don't like the eggs the way I like them. So, my eggs are done. And as you see, the ending. I'm going to place this right on top. And you can't tell me that's already a sexy dish. But of course, you can top it off with some fresh parsley. This is what I have now, some fresh parsley. Just kind of top it off with some fresh parsley. And my husband have eggs. I'm going to get his little eggs too, but they're not as pretty as mine. He don't like cheese, so the eggs may look, you know, bland, but he don't really like cheese. So top it off with a little eggs for him, and just make that pretty too. So there you guys have it. There's two ways to do pork chop for brunch. You have your pork chop with garlic. You don't have to use as much garlic if you don't want. I'm gonna take his piece. With your breakfast medley with potatoes, 3 different types of pepper, garlic. He got scrambled eggs, and you see mine is more pretty and sexier. So enjoy your Saturdays. Thank you guys for your time this Saturday. We're about to eat. I'm hungry. And of course, we will see you guys tomorrow on Sofa Sunday, Cooking with Miss B. Love you guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.